Nia's got her work cut out for her.
On second thoughts, I'm good. Hello and welcome to another Pillars of Eternity. So in the last video, it was questioned whether we were the rightful owners of Caed Nua, our stronghold. So we came here to, there was a dude here, he's no longer here, but basically to the warden guy and was like, it is ours. And the guy who reckons that it's his, wow, you need to go back because he's a piece of work. He's a piece of work.
Of course.
But also while we're here, we should actually talk to the records keeper. Hold on.
Welcome.
A taciturn man with greying hair paws over a tome he's just withdrawn from one of the shelves. He glances up at you with baggy eyes. Yes, is there something I can help you? I'm looking for militia records from the time the Saints' War, trying to find out what happened to someone. The man clears his throat. Well, we've had a number of inquiries about such information. I'm afraid we've had to bar access to the public. Seems there are still quite a number of folk in Direwood who bear ill towards the Red Seerns. It would be irresponsible to surrender their names to just anyone. Many came to settle here as refugees. Perhaps if you were more established in Defiance Bay, things would be different, but I have no reason to suspect you to be any different from the others. We've come a long way. I just need to find out about my brother. I don't even know what side he fought for. Oh, you must understand, I've heard many such stories. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for you. Okay, well, looks like we're going to have to do some more work around town. Okay, we're going to have to do more work around town. Maybe I was going to say maybe we should go look for the fire, but I don't know where this leads. I think it leads out. So yeah, it seems we have some work to do. Okay, so Cinders of Faith. Far From Home. We've been trying to get that, but we're either buying it or just ignoring it. The Long Hunt is Sagani, but she's kind of busy at the moment. Master Below. Okay, that's... I also noticed we're going to get attacked in 6 days. That kind of sucks. Time and Tide, Canna, yep. Lord of Barren Lands, get a Veil's ruled by... That's good. Tasks. Alright, we're gonna find Derrin's family then. Let's find Derrin's family. His family will want to know if he picked up a dagger with LB. So maybe we go back to Odara's gift.
All these circling feet heading nowhere.
Okay. Maybe it's in one of the abandoned houses then.
Who's a good boy? Who needs his belly scratched?
If you were talking to the wolf, Eder, then it's going to bite your hand off. So, I think we'll go check the abandoned houses. Or maybe it's Otter's house. Otter, I mean, that has a name. So... maybe Otter is Darren's mom. Oh dear. The woman looks like she hasn't slept in days. Her hair is a rat's nest of tangles, and her eyes are lined with shadows. She casts an anxious glance at the door. Her eyes widened somewhere between hope and apprehension. Are you here about Derrin? I've found Derrin. Oh, thank the sea mother. Where is he? I don't know how to tell you this, but he's gone. And I can't imagine your grief. Ada's mouth falls open and she stares back in shock. My boy's dead? That can't be what happened. Derrin, why my voice? Derrin was defending one of the prostitutes from a couple of thugs. He was very brave, and you should be proud. She sobs and quickly brings a hand to her mouth. Her eyes are bright with tears. Gods, how could this make it any better? I would never have let my boy die for one of those women, and yet I can only pray the gods will be kinder to him in the next life. Maybe there's hope for one of my children. After several seconds, she closes her eyes and swallows. I suppose it's better to know the truth than to keep wondering, you know? Thank you, at least for bringing me answers. Here, take this. I've been saving several keepsakes for Derrin one day, but he won't need them now. I doubt I'll have another child to pass them on to. Oh, my poor boy. Quiet, motionless shape is swaddled beneath the filthy rags of a moth-eaten towel. I just want to give her money. Here, take money. Oh, oh. Oh, that's kind of bummed me out. I want to see if this. Oh, this is a different house. This house looks like it's been used for torture. I'll just take the hammer and chisel, you know, prevent people from being tortured. Oh, dear me. I want to get the guys who did it back, though. So if we find anyone beginning with B, they're gonna get a pounding. They're gonna get it good. Now hiring builders, no experience needed.
Hail and well met.
As you approach, she eagerly turns to you. Are you interested in doing some construction work? Her clothes are simple but nicer than most you've seen in Undara's gift. Pays good. I take it you're having trouble finding workers. Workers who aren't superstitious cowards anyway. She shakes her head. No, I offer good coin, but as soon as I tell them about the job, they say an oath to the Lady of Lament and spit over the dock. They all think the lighthouse is haunted, ever since the floods of Undara's gift. Echoes of war. The flood certainly claimed enough souls to pack a lighthouse full to bursting. Undara's gift was flooded? Oh, yeah, back in the end of the War of Defiance. It was one of the finishing blows to the Eder military. Cost us a lot, though. The whole district was supposed to be evacuated, but not everyone left in time. The Adirans put anyone they found to the sword. The lucky ones who escaped, the slaughter drowned hours later when the Hadrit's forces broke the dams. Locals say the lighthouse keeper was one of the people who stayed behind and one of the last to die. She shrugs. I don't know why that makes the lighthouse any more haunted than the rest of the gift, but there you have it. Have you gone inside? Who, me? Not exactly. You see, my health is rather delicate, and all that dust. She sighs. Oh, no. All right. When I saw two armored deckhands running as fast as they could down the pier, I lost my nerve too. I could take a look. Oh, good. About time someone put an end to this foolishness. She rummages in her pockets and pulls out a skeleton key. As she hands it to you, she hesitates. Just be careful. Not that I believe the ghost stories, but it is an old building, so watch your step. Okay, I may have some questions. What do you want to know? Do you know what might be inside the lighthouse? If only. Nia shrugs. It's been uninhabited since the flooded Undara's gift. What are you building? An inn. Allegedly. She brushes a single loose strand of her bun behind her ear. The gift needs a spot with a little more class than the salty mast. This district has been in the dumps since the War of the Defiance. It seemed ready for some fresh development, so imagine my excitement when I find this place. 3 floors tall and right on the water. For sale. At a reasonable price. The seller suggested that there were others interested, so I closed the deal before I'd taken time to look at it. Stupid. She shakes her head. Being from New Himwa, I knew about the floods, but I didn't know about the superstitions running around the lighthouse. And the seller was long gone by the time I found out. At this point, it'll be a miracle from the Lady of Lament herself if I make my investment back. Tell me about the flooding of Undara's gift. Well, Hadrid ordered it near the end of the War of Defiance. It was one of the finishing blows to the Idarian military. Cost us a lot, though. The whole district was supposed to be evacuated, but not everyone left in time. The Aldarians put anyone they found to the sword. The lucky ones who escaped the sword drowned hours later when Hadrit's forces broke the dams. Locals say the lighthouse keeper was one of... Yeah, we've already read this. You're not from Defiance Bay, are you? What gave it away? The accent? Or the fact that I was the dupe who paid good coin for this place? Now, I'm from New Himwa, on the northern coast. It's smaller than Defiance Bay, so I came here hoping for some fresh opportunities, and maybe the chance to do a little good in the neighborhood. Farewell. Well, let us go. Check out the lighthouse. Maybe we'll get some points,
Nia's got her work cut out for her.
On second thoughts, I'm good. I don't want to go in anymore. Okay. Hello? I'm party down. Oh, hold on. I was going to say she hasn't really come back, but... Manually resolve? Auto resolve? Yeah, the cure the debt to damage to the stronghold. You won't receive any income for the taxes until it's paid. Okay, I can pay it. Okay, that's complete. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. It's poopy in here. Parlock, I've got 16. I should be fine.
As requested.
Nice. What is that? Ramhorn helm. Okay, do you know... Ramhorn helm. Who gets to wear a horny hat? Helmets come in many forms, from the humble padded cap. Oh, this is just for looks. Hold on. Oh, he horny. We really should look at our stuffs. I don't know if that does anything for him. I don't know. We'll give it to him anyway. Isn't he more like a two-handed dude? I don't know. Anyway, hauntings. That's the stairs, okay. Oh! There be rain blight spirits. Oh, we got this. This is fine. Okay. That's why we moved out a little bit.
Hey.
I love the music!
I'm here.
Hey.
Okay, someone was immune to that. Okay, got it.
Yes?
Your tail ends here.
I don't know if we can, like, trip up a ghost.
Yes?
I don't know, like I said, I'm gonna turn that off. Right.
Together!
Someone's immune.
Nothing I can do!
I'm guessing they're immune to... They're certainly immune to something.
Not getting through me.
I shall deal with this one.
What?
Oh, he died. Bugger, 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 bugger. He died.
Yes?
Okay, we're good, we're good. Swollen eyes, got a -4 to perception. Great. Primal water. Okay.
All right, then.
Burlap sacks have been all but rotted away. That's completely opaque. Grim and salt. Grime and salt. Like, is there a way to... No, there isn't really a way to...
Of course.
Wait, what? No. No. Okay, well, we're gonna have that.
I'm here.
Yes?
Following your lead.
Hey.
Yeah!
Leave it to me.
Stand still.
Currently attacking a foe with at least one defense. That is much higher than the accuracy of the character attacking. When defense is significantly above the accuracy, it can be extremely difficult to score a hit. And impossible to score a crit. They raise the attacker accuracy. Right, got it.
What?
What have we got here? Reflex.
Yes?
Oh, this is not good. Yeah, this is not good.
You're not getting through me.
Feeling the
Yeah, we're not doing so good.
strain.
It's on me.
We gotta
Oh, it's getting dark. Why is it getting dark in here? Oh, that's why.
take better care of messed up, big guy. We've got your back.
Oh, I messed up. I wasn't
No help
expecting
here.
this. Yeah. Yeah, I was not expecting that. So I'm gonna have a look at my equipment. So what is he currently wearing? Medium armor with DR 11. I don't think I have anything better than that. With DR 10. DR 9. What am I currently wearing? DR 10. I don't think there's DR 6, but it's unique armor, so. Oh, wait. Couldn't we enchant? We could. Proofing. No, we can't proof anything. Constitutional dexterity. Okay, let's do that. I don't know if that's gonna help me. Quality. Burning lash. Shocking lash. Shocking. I'll go shocking. What if we change it? I know it costs money, but you know. What? Oh, can't enchant his boots. Can't enchant that. Can't enchant that. Okay. Can enchant that. Burning lash. I don't think you can burn. I could put my dexterity up though. Okay. I think I've already done a little bit. Yeah. $16 to $22. Yeah. It's already got that. It's already got approved. Okay. Huh. $15 to $22. Could give him a helmet. Do helmets do anything? I mean, nothing seems to go up or down. Oh, could give him... That does give me a -8 to accuracy, so maybe we should change it for now. So, ticket helmets are just for flair? Some can't be, right? Some must be. Like, for example, that one. If I put it on his head. I wish we could... Can we hide headwear? Because now he just looks... Okay. What if we eat? It's one-handed club. So yeah. I don't know, let's try that again.
All right, then.
It's no trouble. Hope that helps.
Okay. So that's a shade. They're all shades, but one of them was harder than the other. The Spectre. Got it.
Praise the Lord,
Pressed the wrong button. Might resolve.
breathe.
I don't know if I can. Whoa.
I fear we've lost the
Yeah, this
Following
is
your
kind of tough.
angry one.
How may I help?
Just gonna hurt.
Ah, thank word. Put it in.
No, I don't think I can do this yet. I feel severely under level. Mind you, I am a person down, so that doesn't help.
How may I help?
Ah, thank word.
Yes?
Ah, thank.
Jeez.
Hey.
Ugh, we lost
Following
him.
your lead. Oh, attack!
Nope. Nope. No, I don't think I can do this.
You gotta be more careful.
Following your lead.
No!
Oh, attack! Ow! Pray. We're down one. They're cutting us down!
They really are.
Ah! Your tail ends here!
Rest up, big guy. We've got your back.
No, we really don't. I don't think I can do this yet.
Yeah!
Yeah. I got one of them. I think I need Sagini. Yeah. It'd be
Good day,
haunted.
stranger.
It's very haunted and I'm running. Screaming. I'm now scared. No, I don't know. Hold on, I gotta do all this again. I'll pay it. It's fine. It went up to 200. That's kind of rude. And... okay, well, what would the captain be happy to hear? This young, lanky sailor is wringing his cap anxiously, sweat beading on his furrowed brow. His eyes widen as you approach, and he takes a few steps forwards.
Greetings.
You have a moment? You're not from around here, are you? Right? You don't look like you're from the docks. He looks around nervous. I could use your help. What's the problem? Oh, thank you. They weren't lying, saying you're a kind-hearted sort. He runs a hand through his head nervously. It's the captain, or rather, not the captain himself, but his chest, his sea chest. He keeps all his valuables in there, tucked away safe, and I was unloading it with the rest of the things, what with us staying in port a couple of days, and may have got a little distracted. Marciano nods towards the building nearby. I wasn't going long, just an hour at the Sully Mast. And when I got back, the chest was gone. He sets a pleading look at it. It really hasn't been that long. Whoever took it can't be too far. But the shift's changed, and I'm on watch, and I can't sneak off to look for it, and the captain will kill me if he hears of it. I'll get strung up on the yardarm. Please, if you could get it back for me, I swear by the flame, I'll make it worth your while. You can have my pay. I mean, I won't be spending it if the captain for Tanero finds out anyway. Any idea where the thieves might have taken the chest? Well, the chest itself is pretty heavy. Nobody I've asked has seen it getting carried around either, so I figured they must have snuck it off somewhere nearby, just out of sight. It can't have gone far. There's a pretty good lock on it too, so I'm hoping they haven't got it open. Unless they've taken an axe to it, I suppose. Oh, gods. He takes a breath. If they've got it open, I am really done for. What makes you think I'm not from around here? Gut feeling. The sailor grins weakly. I really could use your help, though. You're a sailor? Yes, ma'am. Signed on about half a year back. Pays decent, and the sight of the sun coming up with the sea. Oh, I wouldn't give that up for anything. He sighs. I just wish I'd asked around about the captain first. Okay, well, I'll go looking for it. Okay, well, we're doing odd jobs just to kind of make people feel good. I don't think anyone's here, so... wow, that lighthouse.
A dozen Ederin ships were shattered against these levees during the War of Defiance. Best to heed the astrologers, I find, where tides are concerned.
Place gets my blood beating in all the right places.
Voices from the past seem to call out to you. You see a man lying on a mat, restless in sleep. He tosses about, unable to claim total peace. Behind his lids, his eyes dart about, and small moans of distress escape his lips. He rolls around, moving from lying on his back to his side to his back again, sweat standing out on his forehead. The door to his chamber slowly opens, and the weak light from the hall outside falling across the sleeping man's face. This man, much younger than he is now, steps lively into the room. His feet rise and fall as he crosses the floor with calculated precision, never once making a sound. He approaches the man on the mat, slowly raising 2 daggers as he does. He stands over the man, staring down at him, intense hatred burning behind his rocky features. He doesn't move, a statue poised to strike at the man's bedside. The man's eyes fly open, blinking in confusion, trying to drive the sleep from his mind. He sees the boy standing over him, daggers at the ready, and blinking stops. Terror replaces the confusion, and he only has time to say one word, "You," before the boy is on him. He drops, planting a knee on the man's neck, plunges one of the daggers into his stomach. The boy leans over, tilting his head back to reveal a large black scar that cuts across his neck from the right side of his jawline to his left collarbone. The man gurgles and makes a muffled coughing sound, trying to speak through his crushed windpipe. The boy looks at him again, locking eyes and holding his gaze as the man slowly slips away. He then lifts both daggers and brings them down into the man's eyes. Yikes! More voices. You see a man probing a lock, hunting for the click, click, click of a success. It takes him more than a moment, but there it is. Click. He turns the needle further. Click. A smidge more. Click. His smile is all smug self-assurance as he pushes into the well-fortified building. He shivers as he steps over the threshold, pupils contracting briefly as the door swings shut on its own accord behind him. Click, click, click. Locked. He moves through the silent building, no subtlety to his search. He pockets nothing, despite the slack-jawed ache in his face as he passes over jewelry and potions alike. Nobody stops him as he slinks from room to room. He is alone, uninterrupted in his search. Finally, in a dingy, dust-encrusted room, he finds a trapdoor, and carelessly hidden beneath a fraying carpet. The lock is rusted, old and crude, and breaks with ease as he takes his sword hilt to it. He whistles through teeth at the collection before him. Hammers of Adra, obsidian blades, dragon-scale armor. He replaces his sword with an enormous ensymboled blade of black and takes as much else as he can carry, dropping the trapdoor back down. He hears a wailing, piercing screech. Panicking, he tries to run, but his collection is too heavy. He curses, dropping all but the sword, and scales a bookcase to a barred window. He smashes the glass with his sword and begins to bash at the old iron bars, shouting in the distance, renew his desperation. And with a great clang, the bars fall from the window. He squeezes through the opening, every inch of exposed skin cut with glass, and runs, the obsidian blade on his back glowing gently in the dark night. Was it worth it? I don't think so.
Well met, friend.
An old man paces the dock and looks out over the water. He's fussing over something large and round, with which he constantly shifts from one hand to another. You're not certain whether his wide-eyed, gape-mouthed expression marks surprise or fear. It seems he isn't either. You don't look like a guard. He examines you and your equipment more closely. Say, you wouldn't be interested in making some coppers, would you? He shows you the object in his hand. It's large, round opal with Enwithian runes carved into it. It glistens with his sweat. See the ship that went down over there? I've been looking for some of the help me recovered some missing cargo. I see. Tell me more about this missing cargo. He licks his lips. We started in Cold Morn, and we're making our way down the river, loading and unloading as we went. Business as usual. What exactly happened? He massages the opal in his clammy hand. When we reached Ina's Rest, we may have agreed to take on a few crates from some place called Clyaban Rilag. A couple of lads snuck a peek at the cargo, saw suits of armor and a broken scepter. He shrugs. I don't know why anyone would want a broken anything, but these animances, they'll buy dirty stockings if you say they came from our ruins. He closes his hands around the opal in a white-knuckled grip. We were almost to Defiance Bay when the screaming started. I've seen my share of barroom brawls, but this sounded different. I was topside when the captain... But he and the first mate went below decks to see what was all the commotion was about. And when they didn't come back, I looked into the hold. Ugh, he shudders. I saw one of those suits of armors walking around all by itself. It was covered in blood. And when it saw me, it started running for the hatch. So I closed it. He squeezes his eyes shut. You had to keep those monsters from getting out. Imatil shakes his head, his eyes still closed. That's what I keep telling myself. He rolls the stone between his hands. No, I'm just a deckhand, but I was the only one left. I piloted the ship as best as I could, but I hit rocks as we were passing Brackenbury. I barely made it onto Ondora's gift before I had to jump overboard and swim for the docks. I'd given up on the cargo, not to mention the payday, when one of the lads pulled this up in his nets. He shows you the opal. It's part of that scepter. From what I recall, there were 3 other pieces, and I bet you anything they're somewhere in the shallows too. If anyone could find them, there'd be a profit to follow. Those creatures you described sounds like animats. They probably were guarding the relic. Whatever they were, they cut down the rest of the crew like straw dummies. I doubt a little salt water would have rusted them any. There must be a reason why you haven't gone looking for the rest of the artifact yourself. I'm lucky to have escaped the ship like I did. I'm not taking a chance with those things. What happens if I find the rest? You find the missing pieces of the artifact, and I've got an animancer friend from my expedition days who'll find you a stack of coppers. He scratches his beard. All I want out of this is a few £100 for my lost payday. If that sounds fair to you, I'll give you the stone and the name of my contact once you have everything else. Imatu regards the opal again. Seeing as the kid dredged the stone up in his net, I'd wager you could probably find the missing pieces out in the shallows during low tide. Imatu gazes out the water. Anything else you need? I'll go find it. See if I get my butt kicked. It's not low tide yet, though. Wait, there's actual tide? That's kind of awesome. Milk. Right, I'm a bit lost on what to do here. Because the tasks... I need to wait for, clearly, low tide. We were looking for that, so maybe we'll go... What are these places? Trading company. Wouldn't be... I mean, he said it'd be close by. And would they reuse the abandoned ramshackled house again? I don't know. Oh, that house isn't marked. Oh wait, there's Fugs. Hey, there's a Braggin. I got as much right here to stand here as the guys going in that whorehouse. They don't like what I got to say. They can go somewhere else. Does this belong to you? That's mine, all right. No one touches my dagger and lives. Save your... No, I am... Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not giving him any coin. I'd like to see you try. So yeah, we're definitely kicking his freaking butt. Kick it, kick it. Kick all the butts.
Hi?
Kick butts.
Ah, thank
Ouch. Clearly I'm just making bad decisions.
I'm here.
Hey.
There's a lesson.
Yes?
Hey,
Yes?
We're good. We got our own back. We did. We got our own back, and now they're naked. No. Do you have anything to say? You see a young man contort, screaming, strapped to a wooden table. Above him, a machine crackles, tiny strikes of lightning caressing his emaciated frame. A trio of mages chant around him, eyes wide, hands lifted in benediction of their agonized victim. It goes on for more time than you could say before the screams stop, replaced by hoarse stabbing sobs and silence. A silver-haired woman enters, kissing him on the forehead, motherly hands soothing, cajoling. He quiets, unable to speak for the screaming, and waits for death he'll never see. Well, Brian, yeah. You see a dark, foreboding room, heavy with incense smoke. Two figures stand in the center of the room, performing some sort of ritual with a slow, exact, deliberate motions. This man follows along with the actions of the older man, and it becomes obvious the older man is teaching the younger one how to perform the ritual. He calls out steps, corrects imperfections, and berates the young man when he missteps. Watching the younger man's motions, you note he seems to be intentionally making mistakes, but what he hopes to accomplish with this, you can't discern. As the ritual continues, the master becomes more irritated with the young man. He walks over, leans in, and begins chastising him eye to eye. This appears to be what the young man was waiting for. The young man takes advantage of his master's distraction, dropping the censer he was holding. He locks eyes with the older man, completely focused on his target. A wisp of energy leaps from the younger eyes to the older, and the master stands up, eyes now milky white, rocking unsteadily on his feet. The young man never breaks his gaze on the older, slowly circling him, almost seeming disappointed. He stops toe to toe and looks disdainfully into the blank eyes. "Is that it?" he whispers, staring his master down like a snake. "How did I ever think you had anything to offer me?" He blinks and twists his head to the side, turning a heel and striding from the room. Bright blue mist flows from the master's eyes and mouth, wrapping sinuous tendrils around his body. It slides across his arms, working its way to his abdomen, down over his legs. The mist speeds up, moving faster as it circles the master's body, glowing brighter as it does. The speed increases until it no longer looks like mist, but a shimmering cocoon surrounding the old man's body. A faint humming buzz emanates from the mist, growing louder and more forceful. By the second, the young man stops in the doorway, looking back at the older man. Only a mild interest in his eyes. With a whoosh, the air around the master ignites, starting him on fire. The smell of his own burning flesh breaks him from his reverie, and a scream erupts from his lungs. The young man turns around again, and unmoved, and walks away, leaving no one to hear his master's dying cry. Wow.
all right then.
Yeah, I don't know where that chest is.
Your brother. Did you and he get along?
We got along how brothers do. He used to throw water on me to wake me up in the morning. I used to fill his boots with stinging ants.
My own brothers and sisters are doing very well for themselves, back in Tekoa. I don't know that they'd search for me if I were killed so far from home.
Brothers can be funny. I bet you'd be surprised how far they'd go.
Brothers are awesome. Nah, he's not got anything. What's this building? Abandoned house. Oh, we'll have a look in here. Well, we've been in here. We looked in here. We found nothing.